Hey, what's up, everybody? Brandon Morse here for Red State. I am here with Braeden Sorbo.
Yes.
Oh, man. Okay, so it's funny because I follow you on TikTok.
Okay, that's a bad idea.
Well, no, because you. The funny thing about it is like you actually have these great dad jokes, and you're not even a dad. I don't know how you get away with it.
That's what's concerning to me. I'm wondering if I got someone pregnant. Like, I'm very deeply concerned. I'm going.
There might be someone out there.
Someone?
A Sorbo we don't know about. But I mean, they're funny, man. Like that's one of the reasons I follow you, and you know, you're always fun to watch. But man, you've got a project coming up that is I'm excited about. The moment you even said, I didn't even know what's happening, but the moment that you brought it up, I was like, holy crap, I've got to see this. You're making the third Left Behind book into a movie.
Yes,
you are.
We are.
Tell me about it.
So, Calgary, Alberta, November 2021. We started filming. Great cast and crew. Awesome people to work with. Neil McDonough is in it. He's Red Skull in Captain America. He's in a ton of other movies. He's just a great bad guy. We also have Corbin Bernsen. You ever see the show Psych?
Yes.
He plays the dad. He's Sean's dad in Psych.
Oh.
And he's in a ton of other movies I can't even begin to list. He was amazing to work with. Kevin Sorbo, obviously, by blood relation.
Who's he?
He plays the role that Nick Cage played, the pilot, Rafe.
Oh, he's the main guy then.
Yes, it's him and Buck Williams, the reporter from Global World News. I play a cameraman named Connor Smith, who is also the head cameraman from Global World News and the head tech nerd guy for them. And Buck starts to realize in the book that a lot of stuff is going wrong around the same time that I do, that things aren't adding up. And so our paths kind of align.
Yeah.
And we start working together, discovering the truth and the secrets about this one world order, this one world currency. It's really I'm excited. I'm very excited.
I read that entire series.
Yeah.
And I became really addicted to it. Mm-hmm. I loved what I read. And I always thought that there needed to be more movies to do it justice. How difficult, like how much pressure is on you to actually get this one right? Are you feeling it?
We got it right. The writer we have is awesome. He's a phenomenal writer. He was a blast to work with. The crew we had was amazing. We got it right. I'm so excited for this that I haven't even looked at a rough cut yet.
Really?
I've seen a very, very rough cut, but I didn't see the completed rough draft because I want to see it for the first time in theaters with my friends.
Oh, that's too cool.
And so we're all going to go, and then I'm going to pop up on screen, and everyone's going to go, Braeden!
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
I know that guy. Oh, that's so. When can we expect it?
January 26th, 2023. It's a 4-day release. So it's the 26th through the 29th. It's a Fathom event. And so it'll be in theaters for those 4 days. People need to go see it because the only way this movie is going to do well is with word of mouth.
Right.
We don't have $200 million like James Cameron's Avatar to send ad after ad and do red carpet event after red carpet event and pay off critics and all this stuff. We have to get word of mouth. So we need people to go to their congregations, their family, their friends, even people they don't like, and tell them to see this movie.
Oh, absolutely. No, I 100% agree with that. I think you actually do have a pretty great support system, not just through your dad, who's obviously very well known, your mother, who's also pretty active.
Yeah.
And who I think is just, I think the world of. I think she's so cool. But you've got your own little following as well.
A tiny bit.
Well, a tiny bit is putting it lightly, I feel like.
Oh, you mean TikTok, not like the foot stuff?
No,
okay, the TikTok.
Your TikTok, you're because one of the things I didn't want to do is just necessarily bring up your dad because you're successful in your own right.
Thank you.
How did you get into doing the film thing? How did you say I wanted to do this with Left Behind? Yeah,
with
Left Behind in particular.
I've been wanting to be an actor since I was 11. 10 years ago, I came to my dad. I said, "Dad, I want to get into movies." He said, "No, you don't. Stop it. It's a terrible business. Don't get involved." And it took 2 years of pestering him and bothering him until he finally said, "Okay, fine. We'll sign you up for acting classes." And from there, I did acting classes. My first movie was Let There Be Light, which was funded by Sean Hannity. It's available on Amazon for people who want to see it. It's a great movie.
Let There Be Light?
Let There Be Light. First thing God says in the Bible.
Yeah.
Sort of recognizable. It's a great movie. It's also slightly Christmas themed, so it works perfectly for right now.
Go look it up right now, folks.
Now.
I mean, it's Christmas season. Go watch Let There Be Light.
And it did very well. And so Sean Hannity funded it, wrote a check for $4 million, and my parents came back with they flew to New York, pitched it to him, wrote the check, flew home, and they come to us and they go, "Look, there are 2 roles for young boys in this movie. It's not our money, so we're not giving it to you. You have to earn it." And so my brother and I worked with them for 2 months straight. Practice. And we auditioned, and we got the role. So since then, I have been just auditioning and trying to book as many roles as I possibly can. I have an agency in Texas. They're great. The Left Behind movie came, and there was a small role for a cameraman, and I said to my dad, I was like, look, I'm not asking for a big role. I'm not asking for you to help me or a handout or anything like that, because I don't like when people assume, oh, he got it because of this, that, or the other thing.
Right.
There are some people who are fine with that, and that's whatever. But for me, I started my TikTok Braeden S. I didn't put my last name. I didn't want any help. Once I hit about 500,000 followers, I put Braeden Sorbo for my full name for people to find me easier. It made my life easier. Carrie Lake just walked by. Got a whole entourage.
Oh, yeah.
Very distracting.
Yeah, that happens all the time around here.
Yeah. So I went to him and I was like, look, are there any roles for a young 20-year-old, late teenager in this movie that I could audition for? And he goes, there's a camera role. So I auditioned. I sent it to the casting director, and they're like, hey, he's pretty good. And they gave me the role. We're actually writing the second Left Behind right now. That if this first one does well and has the success that we're praying for, that we'll be filming this one sometime end of next year. And my character was so instrumental in the ending of the movie, and the writer liked me. So my role will be a little bigger in the next one.
Solid,
but it was Calgary it was Alberta, Canada in the winter. So I said, why don't we film in Hawaii next year? Left Behind, Trapped in Paradise.
No. Can we go to Bora Bora maybe?
Please, Bali or something.
Can we see the apocalypse in Bora Bora?
Oh no, the Bahamas. We're stuck, guys.
Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, somebody hand me a Mai Tai.
The hotel manager just disappeared, so guess we're staying.
Drinks are free, I guess. No, that's too cool, dude. I'm honestly super excited about it. In my honest opinion, it was one of those books that was so important when it first came out, and it brought a lot of people to the church. So it's, there's so much pressure on Christian media to actually do well, and because, I hate to say this, and I don't mean to be mean to people who have made stuff, but, it can be not very good.
Yeah,
it cannot be very good. So I trust people like you to actually make it good.
The balance is, on one side of Hollywood is shoving an agenda down your throat.
Yep.
And then on the other side with Christian media, it is also just pushing Christian message. You have to be a good enough writer to be able to put a nice message in that makes people feel good about it when they leave the theater, not, okay, this is bad acting, bad writing, bad direction.
It's just propaganda at that point in time.
You want it to be something that people don't regret seeing.
Correct. It's you want story first storytelling, not necessarily message first storytelling.
Yes.
And I'm glad you understand.
If it's good writing, the message comes naturally.
Yes.
That's all you need.
That is, you get it.
I get it.
I
get it.
And I'm so excited about that, dude. For real, I'm gonna go. Where can we see it? You said select theaters.
I said it's nationwide.
Oh, nationwide.
I think we have 2,000 theaters nationwide, so you can look it up on leftbehindmovie.com.
Leftbehindmovie.com.
Yep, and that is where you'll get the trailer. You'll be able to find tickets at theaters near you. You'll find all the information about the movie. It's all in one place.
Oh, incredible, dude. Well, thank you so much for stopping by and telling us about it. I'm psyched for it. For real.
Man. Thanks for having me.
Braeden Sorbo. Dude, thank you so much for stopping by, brother. We're going to have to talk a little bit more at some point in time.
Maybe do a stream together?
Yeah, if maybe on a twitch.tv/the Morse code or
Braeden Sorbo.
Braeden Sorbo, twitch.tv/Braeden Sorbo. Stop on by. Apparently, we're going to be streaming at some point in time together, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do it. All right. Hey, guys, stick around. We've got more coming right up.